Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Just eases him off the ball. Burak Yilmaz goes for the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Costa Curta is there to clear. Fenerbahce couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Raya punts it upfield. Great vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Van Nistelrooy. No, that's been intercepted. Azar. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? No foul, says the referee. Zico. And here's Burak Yilmaz. Plays a sharp... Tries a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Fenerbahce have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goals.
A header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Could be danger here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Araujo gets good distance on it. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. The message is clear. None shall pass. Well, that has not gone well.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, smashing header! They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Strong running down that left flank. Looking for the run.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
There's the header! Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bernardo Silva has it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation. Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And here's Burak Yilmaz. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Scholes. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Fenerbahce clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And they've got rid. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the...
He gets big! He will be livid with himself. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Zico. Batistuta. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Swift, incisive, deadly. All done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Scholes. Rijkaard. Goes for a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Fenerbahce take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That has ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Conte, that's a lovely, neat pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe, Conte.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Davids, that's a good, real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Vardiol with the clearance. There will be a throw-in. Just about up to 75 minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Owen. He's in a great position here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nah, he's had it taken off him. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Engages and forces him off the ball. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. This looks promising. And he's searching through. And this is Zico. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw-in. And this is Kante. Kante cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good alertness. Deftly away. Oh, good-looking ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Thuram makes the interception. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. He's through and all along takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Davids gets good distance on it. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Messi. And that has been cut short. And no, that was never going to make it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think
tries from a long way out. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Quarter of an hour played. Rodri. Koundé cuts it out. Tries to play it through. So it is still 0-0. Rice. Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Face to face with the keeper. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This to go one up. One 0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, nicely intercepted.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Great vision. And here's Mbappe. Zico. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hernandez. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Bebeto. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looking for the run. Thuram calmly anticipates. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Hazard. Pings it across. Costa Curta with the clearance. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is chance! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a pretty loose pass. And this is Hazard. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Conte. Rodri. And he's picked it up out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's found some space. Cleared without complication. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. And that's a throw-in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe receives it in a Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. And this is Owen. Now chance for a shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Bebeto. Thuram is there to clear. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The pass has gone astray. Araujo attempts a clearance. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He has a look up. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Backward it goes. And a chance! Corner number 2 then. Distributed tidily. Played in. Eder Militao lays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bebeto. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he plays one through. He's having a shot! Well, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Zico gets it away. And it's Hernandez.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. And he's intervened well there. Nicely spread.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
Great chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And yes, it's him again. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Torres. And just the keeper to beat! Real chance here. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Ricky Puig plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cruyff. And this is Torres. And Torres! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down as opposed to two.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, he's been flattened there. Nicely shaped cross. Araujo tries to clear. Oh, that was vital. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for options for movement. Quality ball. And this is Messi. Eto'o! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Yamal. Pulls out once more. Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land. And the number on the board is 3. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. So, third corner of the game. Yamal, and that's really well manoeuvred. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think in Puskás we have someone who you can call the world's first international sports star. He was a man so prolific that he almost scored for fun. He even has an award named after him for the outstanding goal of that year, scored across world football.
And he was the very epitome of an out-and-out goal scorer. Those that follow England will well recall. Judge, surely! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Raul. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Bale. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Played out to the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Valverde receives it in a wide position. That's very neat. Bale. Oh, such a clever touch. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Puskás! Puskás! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Puskás actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Owen. Nicely spread. It's a good run down the right. That's a pretty loose pass. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. Davids. And it's Cucurella. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Zico. And this is Owen. Owen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He's found a way through. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he welcomes it in. Davids. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Zico. And he's lost his man here. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Zico. Mbappe! Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Cucurella. Raul. Now, can they get him away? No, he's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's straight offside. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to play it through. And it's Ruben Neves. And he's had a hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Turkey really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cucurella. Raul. Bale. Puskás. And that is expertly dealt with. Bale. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's in on goal. Face to face with the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals and two chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! Decent chance! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Raul powering forward here. Oh, that looks a good ball through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Valverde gets a foot in here. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bernardo Silva going face to face with his great rival. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Delivered in. He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And he's had it nicked away. Distributed tidily. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been slipped through. Can he finish? Valverde. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gilberto Silva. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cucurella. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Valverde. Bale gets into some space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking to play him in. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that's well spotted. Ruben Neves. Chooses to go crossfield. Back into the middle. Bale. Khan claims comfortably.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot, can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.